Get him
Yeah, can I get the
blindfold off?
blindfold
Hang on.
off?
May take off the blindfold. Oh, hey, bro. A bit bright.
It's like coming out from the womb, bro.
That you so vividly remember.
Seeing light for the first time.
But the thing is, the chicken they gave me was probably from 7 a.m. because it was fucking hard and stiff and dry. The only good part.
Still talking about chicken? Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. For this week's episode, we will be testing Rohit's barbecue sauce ability on Fact or Cap, as well as going through some rare units on the fan favorite segment, Dob in a Rare Unit. Before that, drop the week, we've got me and Miguel, we've got Senny.
No Pokemon Smash or Pass this week.
Exactly. As I've alluded to, everyone's call out to Rohit's personal Instagram.
There was a few people who did message you, right?
Yeah, one of them was Carter, and he said, please come to the podcast next week. Don't let Sam and Miguel do that segment ever again.
So we have a shock surprise. The whole episode is Pokemon Smash or Pass. But we also have Rohit. Hello, my friend.
G'day, boys. I'm back from a drive from Canberra. But a couple of updates. I think 2 weeks ago when I was here, I had the beam requesting 1 million people for $1 and seeing how much I get back. So as we alluded to last week, I was at 100%. I beam requested one person. They sent $1 immediately back. And over the past couple of days and weeks, I have been slowly but surely beam requesting 5 users a day.
5, okay.
So I think that's a reasonable amount. And you know, in 2072, I will have $1 million. But the success rate has been decent.
Seriously?
It's not 100%.
Can't expect it to be.
Out of the 30 people I've been requested, 10 people have sent me $1 back. 1 in 3.
It's a bit of a stinker.
So I did proclaim this as like
He has $10.
Yeah.
What do
That
we
is-
have?
that's
0.
true.
I did proclaim that this is $1 million idea, but I think I will readjust
Scale
it
$30,000.
to or $300,000. So it's a $100,000 idea.
Yeah.
Which I'll pay. But I will keep you updated because I think I'm going to start upping.
I was going to say,
requests.
when do you start like asking for $2? $5?
That's when the rate.
So you're saying if someone
dropped
asks,
significantly.
if a random person being requested you $2, you're not giving it?
Like there is a line, and I think anything more than like a coin, you're not giving free.
$3.
I'm not giving $3
I'm not
away.
giving $3.
$2,
$2 is my
I'd
max,
consider
yeah.
it. Like absolutely consider it. But yeah, 5, no chance. Like
Five,
look into the note.
was the absolute line for me.
maybe like, but for example, if I just requested like $1,000, you reckon someone is just like, this is kind of funny.
Maybe you've been playing the wrong game.
Yeah, that's true. I've been going for small increments and high volume, but I should be going for
Low volume.
low volume and high increment. But I think what I'm going to do, like, is not increase the value. I'm just going to start going 10 people a day because 5 people a day is fine. It's just slow, right? And so I've got
people, the people who do like reply, like are they doing it quickly or is it over time or what have you seen?
just varies. Like, I just assume if they're on their phone or not. Like some of them have been immediate.
Seriously?
And I will be reaching out to those people on Instagram to see if I can find them.
What's your caption when you're putting it in there? I forgot. I don't know if we talked about this last time.
No, I think it's like, it's literally,
It's honesty.
it's honesty. It's literally saying, I'm being requesting 1 million people $1 to see how much I get back. But I think I'm going to start A/B testing, like different captions, because I think I can do better than 1 in 3. I think this one is like a
What other
baseline
captions are you
decent.
thinking of?
I don't know. It's just stuff like,
I need money for surgery.
yeah, no, not like again. It's going to be honesty. Like, I need money for beers on the weekend,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I'd be more likely to give you money if you said you needed for beers than surgery, to be honest.
Yes,
Am I a bad person? Probably.
Probably.
Well, if you're being requesting people for surgery money, I think you got some more problems that you
Can
need to
you
figure
see
out.
birthdays on Beam? You can't, right?
No.
Because tomorrow would
That'd
be
be
a prime day for you. You know, if there's a little birthday logo next to your icon, I reckon your success rate jumps fucking
true.
tenfold.
That's actually a good point. Maybe I will test like it's my birthday today.
What, you send your driver's license as well?
No, I don't need proof. I just need to say, shout me $1 for my birthday. See what happens.
You do that every day.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah, that's
Leo.
that's a
very
decent
good.
shout. And in other updates, I've also got a Mr Potatohead figurine, but I did drive straight from Canberra here, so I couldn't bring it.
Have you practiced?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I haven't practiced. I'm going to open it.
Oh, that's right. We said first test.
Yeah.
Live on air.
Oh, so we did the first. So we time you the first time.
Yeah, and I'll be like
good.
15 seconds or something.
Which is
like-
fine.
Which is fine. So you got to start somewhere. But I'm thinking like, I think I'll give me like 1 month practice, and I think that's being generous. I genuinely think 2 weeks, and I've got it like down pat.
But what if it like depends on like the quality of the Mr. Potato Head? Like, did you get a legit one or like a off-brand
was a big W, $15. I don't imagine. What do you mean, Mr. Potato Head selling for more than that?
Premium.
Exactly.
It's like a Rubik's Cube, is it? You got to get the ones nicely lubed up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, like, I don't think Mr. Potato Heads are fetching more than $15. Like, Toy Story was released in like 2001.
That's for the casuals, the professionals. They're paying premium for their.
You reckon that like
Potato Head.
6-year-old girl like paid $100 for her class Mr. Potato
Or
Head?
a $15 one where she enhanced it, I reckon. WD-40 all over the.
No, I don't
over the
think.
Real
sticks.
spoiler.
Exactly.
I don't think Guinness
Got
wants
Apple CarPlay in that bad boy.
in the Mr. Potato Head. You reckon? Nah, Guinness should have some sort of standard.
Maybe she's sponsored by Mr. Potato Head. What's the company that makes it? Mattel. I'm just going to name
Hasbro.
Hasbro, yeah.
correct.
Mattel.
Yeah, they,
Mattel's another like.
Is it?
they do like the
something.
Transformers and shit like that.
Actually,
Yeah.
I've only ever heard of Hasbro.
Lego. I'm just saying naming other brands at this point.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Manscaped.
Bring it in next week as well.
Yeah. I'll bring it next week. Yeah, let's see how that turns out.
All right, I'm excited to see that. Boys, I want to talk about something that's happening in Sydney. And a lot of people don't know about this. It's not being reported in the media, but there is a war in Sydney. And I'm here to expose it.
What is it? Vivid.
You know, I don't use the word war. Actually, that's for next week. I've got another rant about that.
We got to wait till it's, popular, then we'll rant about it.
I
Excellent.
went like it was fucking anyway. No, there's a culture war happening in Sydney. And I don't use that word lightly. It is about who has the best roast chicken. And it's between
Is there?
Jannah and it's between Frangos. And
No.
And
Char-grilled Charlies.
don't chuck in shut up. People only ever go for the sides to Char-grilled Charlies.
Yeah, the sides are good, but the chicken's decent also, no? I quite
don't
like
think
it.
so, personally.
Right.
Red Rooster.
Let's not.
let's-
Let's not name these, small fish here. All right. I could go not as chook. All right. She does a good one as well.
So our area has recently had an El Jannah open up. And so in the last week, I've had both El Jannah and Frangos. And for me, it's clear. There is only one winner. It's Frangos every single day of the week.
El Jannah and Frangos are just rotisserie
Chickens, yeah.
Essentially just roast chook on a spit, turning round.
So you make it sound so simple, right? How do they fuck it up that much? When you go to El Jannah, you get the driest chicken. It's like they picked it up from the Sahara. It's
Is there stuffing?
bone dry. Stuffing? No, dude. It's just normal. Why are you asking all these questions? It's just normal chicken, which they don't do
He's a
well.
Woolies aficionado, right?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
just
Where's the
stuffing.
breadcrumbs, baby?
But Frangos, on the other hand, was delicious. It was juicy. It was tender,
Succulent.
succulent.
Dare I say, are you comparing apples to oranges here? Because Frangos is Portuguese.
I'm comparing a chicken to a chicken, bro.
It's a Portuguese.
And it's Middle Eastern. It's close enough.
No.
Sen does not see
Exactly.
ethnicity in these chooks.
I only
Chicken's
see.
a chicken.
I only see rotisserie.
I got
chicken.
you.
But the thing is with Frangos, the reason why maybe it's not like dry is because they just
That's the Portuguese style,
lambast
maybe.
sauce on it, which is fine. But that's what I'm saying. It's apples to oranges. Like you got to compare
Nah.
dry chicken to dry
If
chicken.
he's comparing KFC to Frangos, then I'm
That is
saying
exactly.
apples to oranges.
This is a very fair comparison.
Can we do a banter reviews on these
Absolutely,
two?
and we'll at them. El John. I think the problem is when you go. So I went like at 7:00 p.m.
Early morning.
But the thing is, the chicken they gave me was probably from 7 a.m. because it was fucking hard and stiff and dry. The only good
Still
part,
talking about chicken?
the only good part was of course the garlic sauce, but not even lathering
Overrated,
it.
just quietly.
Really,
Yeah, garlic sauce is not a great
that's a
condiment.
hot take. I have to
I
say.
think it is, but I think people saying it's from El Jannah is... You can get it from like so many
You can
places.
get- yeah,
right?
but
So
the
why has
El
El
Jannah-
Jannah got the fucking name?
Pretty sure Frangos does a bit of garlic sauce on the side as well, do they not?
I would never, dabble. It's only chili sauce enough.
I'm going to say, Sani, I have been on your side for years, but
Ooh.
I've changed sides
What?
twofold. So
Go on.
There was a new El Jannah at our place, and I also thought, I heard the whispers of chicken is dry, but when I went, my friend, succulent.
also got a good batch
I
then.
would dine and dash in the 80s for it.
No, you've probably got the
the chook
chook
was-
that they've injected with water because they've realized that's
The chook was succulent, reasonably priced. I bring that up because
Reasonably beef.
Frangos has lost me. All right.
they have.
5 years ago, whatever it was, you could get a whole chicken, like 10 kilos of chips for like $10.
Yeah.
All right. Now, every year it's gone up with like $1.
Yeah,
Now
man,
it's
you
like
got to keep.
15
You
now
can't
it's
hate on them
It's fucking $18
for keeping up with inflation.
and then like
dude.
$5 for sauce. You're paying like $25.
So was El Jannah for a half chicken meal. It cost me $24.
No, bro, it's like 15.
It was 24, brother. I've got the receipts. I'll show you. I didn't bring it today, but I got the receipts.
Anyways, Frangos has lost me with their price hikes. You know,
Dude.
not in line with inflation, I must say.
I think it's exactly in line with inflation. You can't blame a struggling small business.
Small business, fuck off.
Small business with 3 franchises
More than
across
3
Sydney.
franchises, bro.
Only 3. How many does El Jannah
I'm
have?
pretty sure they have the drive-through one as well, or am I mistaken? Is that Frangos or El
Frangos
Jannah?
has one. I think the Lewisham one.
So
Is it drive-through?
It's drive-through, yeah. So struggling, I mean,
They're just small.
maybe not so much.
Their price has been hiked and they lost me. And then El Jannah brought, I was looking for a chicken messiah.
Mana from heaven
Exactly.
came down.
I saw the light of El Jannah. I went in and they gave me some succulent chicken.
But I want El Jannah to prove me wrong.
I want Frangos to prove me wrong. All right?
Maybe with some.
Charlie Charlie's can sit this one out. I'm
No,
okay.
you can prove right here, right? Yeah. All of us need our chicken proven right.
Alrighty, folks. This is Fact or Cap. We've been, postulating about this one for years. It's been in the works. We now have the facilities for it. We have the visuals.
We have the budget.
We have the budget. It's all coming together. It is all coming up Millhouse. So in this series, I guess it's a series. We'll be hopefully doing more of these, but essentially we'll be testing some of the most outlandish claims we've made on this podcast over the last few years. And we thought we'd start with the one that's been probably talked about the most. So our keen listeners will remember for basically 3 years now, Ro has been saying that he is the barbecue sauce connoisseur.
You can tell any brand, from the consistency, taste, texture, God knows what.
So we talked up a big game, so we thought we would test it. Also, if you are a audio listener, I'd suggest you maybe go onto the YouTube channel and check this one out, because our visual listeners would have realized that Ro is right now blindfolded. Ro, do you want to say anything to the listeners?
It's. I feel like Daredevil, bro. Just like every sense is heightened at the moment, and I don't even know if I'm speaking to the mic. So
You are. I'll give you
yeah.
that courtesy.
So yes, we're going to test his claim about barbecue sauce. He's currently blindfolded. We've got 7 barbecue sauces in front of us right now. I'll read out which one. Sorry, 6. Apologies. So we've got Fountain barbecue sauce. Fountain, Ro, what do you think? Good brand? Familiar with it?
Aldi brand, yeah, decent.
I think Fountain's everywhere, dude.
I don't think it's...
Oh, I buy my fountain specifically from Aldi.
Oh, fair.
It's a barbecue sauce thing.
I went to Woolworths and went to the self-serve, and the little Indian kid was watching me scan 6 bottles of barbecue sauce and nothing else. It was outrageous, to say the least. Next up, we have Master Foods Smoky Barbecue Sauce.
Not a fan of the Smokies.
Not a fan,
Don't
okay.
particularly buy them. So this will be interesting.
Next up, another smoky, but this one's Heinz.
Heinz barbecue sauce,
Really
I feel,
good
is
brand.
a rarity, though.
Yeah, you don't want
Their ketchup...
Their ketchup is what they're mostly known for.
merchants.
Next up, another Master Foods. This one is a reduced salt and sugar. So this one will really test you.
This is honestly not. I wouldn't even call this barbecue sauce.
What would you call it then, right?
Nothing. Legit, this shouldn't be in here. It's not barbecue sauce. It has to be full fat, full sugar, full salt to be classified in my books. I've actually never even tasted this. I saw it on the shelf and I just walked by.
As you should. Next up, we've got Woolworths home brand, Woolworths Select, and they call it Our Famous Barbecue Sauce.
You have it, bro?
This is dribble.
A
This
sweet
is-
and tangy sensation.
As we once was described, absolute drivel from our first ever review. That's how I would describe that barbecue sauce.
Gluten-free roast, so that should, again,
Help
you
with your
out.
diet.
2-star health star rating. And last but not least, we have Master Foods once again, but this time it's their normal barbecue sauce with
classic.
full salt and full
I think
sugar.
Rohit also said full fat.
Yeah, no, this is I think the pinnacle of the the classic barbecue sauce. Then you got your smoky Uncle Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, sweet hickory sauces. Those are the premium stuff. Like what we're testing here is like the common man barbecue
Common man's
sauce.
barbecue sauce.
And look, if you do well in this one, then maybe we'll up the game and we can try the bougie ones. Exactly. So our vessel for today, again, not sponsored, is Smith's Original Crisps. Your choice was also between this or Doritos, and you chose this.
Any
Tactical?
reason behind that choice, Rohit?
Yeah, you don't want the flavor of the barbecue sauce to be diluted by the flavor of the chip. I think, original, honestly, I would prefer just a corn chip plain without salt.
You're asking for too much.
We don't have that budget.
Because for example, right, with the reduced salt barbecue sauce, I know it's reduced salt because I'll be tasting the saltiness of the Smith's chip. These are all factors you need to
The
take into
excuses
account.
are coming already.
It's also relative to what else you're trying.
I didn't know. Yeah, fair. We'll see.
I can refute that excuse.
Well, listeners, without further ado, we will begin. I'll crack open the chips, so you'll hear some crinkling. Some nice. Got a whiff of the salt. Have a sniff of that.
Oh, that's class.
Some good chips, I have to say.
We'll give
Yeah, throw his senses off.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That's beautiful.
All right.
We will go with sauce. Senny will grab sauce number 1.
So sauce number
Random order, no rhyme or reason to what would you like.
There is
Senny,
no
pick one.
rhyme or reason. Can you make sure that this man's eyes are closed, man?
He is a world-renowned cheat.
So can you hold his eyes as well, just to make sure?
Oh, yeah, right.
All
right.
Crack on to the first
So this will be number
lick
1.
my hand.
Number 1. If you're watching on YouTube, I've
I will
opened
pop
number
that
1.
one open. I need to talk because maybe he can hear the
that's
bottle
why-
being open.
Have I opened it? Have I not opened it? I don't know. We'll see.
Is there barbecue sauce still? Who knows?
Manny, can you do me a favor and hold open the chip?
Rohit, how many do you think you're going to get correct?
So you got 6.
I should get 6 out of 6, but I probably won't.
How much barbecue sauce should we put?
I think
Puts it on rice. So.
dealer's choice, really.
Put it on my fingers and half it's on my fucking finger.
I hope the mics picked up that squirt. It was a beautiful
No, stop
squirt.
putting more.
All right, sorry.
No,
sorry.
wait, send just like a little drop.
That is actually a little
realistically.
drop.
Can we show it?
Hang on.
You take this.
Okay. You
I'll
sort yourself out, and I'm gonna go feed row.
No, give me. I'd like to hold it. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you give me
It's in your hand.
yeah? And which
There's a lot of sauce on it.
you bloody buffoon? You.
Can you
Okay.
give me like this?
Eat this one, and I'll get a tissue.
Oh no.
Okay.
Give it a whiff.
No, I want to. So that's a smoky barbecue sauce. Immediately, you can tell the smokiness off the palate. Now, is it a Heinz smoked or is it a Master Foods smoky barbecue sauce? I want to say it's a Heinz smoky barbecue.
Well, should we reveal it at the end, or
We'll reveal it all at the end.
No.
No, we reveal all
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end.
we
right.
reveal it all at the end? All right.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
We'll give you a chance
Because
to
I
revise
would like to
your
revise
list
it
at
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks, we are back. We're all dried up. We're on to sauce number 2. I'm holding it up to the camera. Manny, maybe do you want to do the pouring this time?
No, I've chosen a bigger chip.
Or? All right. Let me. Should I put a bit more? Or is that enough,
That's a
you
good
reckon?
amount. He licks
All
it.
right.
He licks it. That's all he needs. All right, give me your hand, Ro.
Licks it. All right,
See, it's in your hand.
got
Sauce number. Show it again to the screen, Senny.
sauce number 2.
Is this a Rohit favorite? Is it not? Initial thoughts, Ro?
A decent barbecue sauce.
What notes are you getting? What hints? What flavors?
I'm getting reduced fat, reduced salt and sugar vibes from this sauce.
Doesn't taste full strength.
Full strength. This is a light beer. Skim milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in just tentatively the reduced fat Master Foods.
All right, he has gone the reduced fat Master Foods for number 2.
We'll crack on to the third one.
So we got
swiftly.
sauce number 3 here. Putting it up to the camera again. If you want the pure visualization of this, head onto the YouTube and watch this. But I've
Wait,
got
one sec.
sauce-
Is there a Heinz regular barbecue sauce?
No.
Okay.
So we're on to sauce number 3. Oh, it's a small chip there, Manny. You're scaring me.
You're 24 years old, son. You should be able to pour sauce on it.
There's literally no need for that.
No
Anyway.
need to put on my finger.
Number 3 has been put on. Please pass it to...
The man, did you see that?
Yeah, I know.
I was going to
He's-
drop it into his hand.
He's juking you, bro.
There you go, Rowie.
Ooh, this is a shocker. This is the home brand, and I'd like you to take the chip away from me. That's the Woolworths Select. Yeah, that's not barbecue
want the
sauce.
chip?
All right.
No, that's
Just eat it.
not barbecue sauce.
Let us know if you need a tissue or something.
He's fine. He's got. Do you want your water, Ray? You want to get that?
Yeah, I need a palate cleanse, I think. You're right.
All right.
We'll crack on while he does that.
So we're on to number 4. So I'm holding up number 4 to the camera. Have a good look at that. And Manny, Chip, thank you. Please pass number 4 to the man.
I feel like Oliver Twist here.
Please, sir, can I have another chip? You want to use your words, Ro? What are you tasting?
Dude, this is, I'm trying to focus here because now it's all just blending together at this stage. Like, is this smoky? Like, I can't even tell now. This is interesting. All right. This one is good. Like, this is high quality barbecue sauce, I would say. That means it has to be a Fountain or a Master Foods. I want to lock in a Fountain for this one.
Fountain. Okay.
All right. So he's gone Fountain. So that's
have-
number 4. We have 2 more. All right. So sauce number 5. Listeners, sauce number 5 is up on the screen. I'm going to pour it. Thank you, Miguel.
No problems.
Ooh, this one's a bit...
How confident are you right now, Ro, of your guesses?
I have no idea. Like, I think I'm confident, but I feel like I'm, I don't know. This is really throwing me a doozy. You know,
This is harder than you thought it would be.
not really. It's just that I don't really eat barbecue sauce with chips. So this is not.
So you're blaming
you know,
the vessel.
It's not my home court advantage.
Should I have gotten you plain white rice?
No, I don't do it on plain white rice. You got to give me like, actually I do it on sometimes plain white rice. But pasta traditionally is a good vessel for barbecue sauce.
There's nothing traditional about that.
All right, give me a hand, Ro.
Hands out.
Number 5, bro.
This is another high quality. Again, very similar taste. Are you just giving me the same barbecue sauce?
I assure you, and when you watch back this video, it's all different ones. We've been giving you different ones every
I
time.
want to say this is like, again, either the Fountain or the Master Foods, and I've gone the Fountain or the Master Foods, so I'm going to go the Master Foods regular barbecue sauce.
All right, he's gone the Master Food regular barbecue sauce, and we're on to the final one. Sorry.
If
Last
this isn't a smoky Master Foods, I actually might. I don't know what I'll do.
Well, I'm pouring it on Ro.
You're pouring it on Ro.
I hope not.
Maybe that would be the better way of doing it. Just pour straight into his mouth. Maybe next time.
Oh, we
Anyway,
should've.
last sauce here, Ro, is in your hand.
Thoughts?
That's a smoky. Yeah, I've nailed it. So now the real question is this smoky Master Foods or is this smoky Heinz?
Much of a difference between this one and the other one?
The smoke flavors, are they different?
I don't know. I had that one first. I'm trying to really think back to that first one. Can I have some more sauce, if I may?
Can we?
He may.
He may
Because I think I don't know. Like, just grab it.
No, keep it there.
Keep it there.
I'm gonna eat this or
No. Just hold it out. Just hold it still.
all right. Give me a sec, man. Just relax. Why is everyone just chill out?
Okay, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
You're giving him a generous amount there.
I'll help him out as much as he can because I think he needs it.
Nah, that's Master Foods. The first one was Heinz, smoky.
All right.
All right, read back
That's
his
all
answers.
6. I will read back your answers and you tell me if you're happy with them. 1, you said Heinz smoked barbecue sauce. 2, you said Master Foods reduced salt and sugar. 3, you said Woolies home brand. 4, you said Fountain. 5, Master Foods. 6, Smoky Master Foods.
I think that, again, the Fountain and the I'm just confused. I'm really concerned about the Fountain and the Master Foods just regular barbecue sauce. That's really like, they're awfully similar. But I think I'm just going to stick with those answers and lock that in, Eddie.
You're going to stick with it? Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, the moment of truth.
Sauce 1.
Oh, wait, should we get him?
Yeah,
to take
can I
his
get the
blindfold off?
blindfold
Hang on.
You may take off the blindfold. Oh, hey, bro. A bit bright.
It's like coming out from the womb, bro.
Which you so vividly remember.
Seeing light for the first time.
Sauce number 1, you said was Heinz Smoky Barbecue Sauce. It is Heinz Smoky Barbecue Sauce.
Started off now with a nice, easy softball there.
Number 2, you said was reduce salt and sugar.
Again, never tasted this, but it did not taste like real barbecue sauce.
Number 2 was Fountain Barbecue Sauce.
Really?
Ooh,
Number
Wow.
3, you said was Woolies home brand. It was indeed Woolies home brand.
spot on.
Terrible. That's just
Really?
water. Yeah.
Number 4, you said Fountain.
Can't have been.
A favorite.
Yeah, it was a favorite.
You know, it's a flavor you liked, a flavor you enjoyed.
It's just the reduced one.
And you seem to enjoy reduced salted sugar, bro. So
there you go. All right.
the one you slandered.
So 2 from 4 so far.
The thing is about this game, it's like if I get one wrong, like I can't. Yeah.
You have-
Yeah.
5, you said it was Master Foods. It was indeed Master Foods.
Absolutely.
And 6, Smoky Master Foods was
Spot
Smoky Master Foods. So 4 out of 6.
That is pretty good.
Not bad.
That is pretty good.
And I like how you've said most, if not all, of the answers with his chest.
That is true.
There was confidence.
No dilly-dallying.
Exactly. I think, well done, Ro.
So in the
That
end-
actually is a bit of a pass, no? Like that's quite.
So can Ro tell different sources apart? Fact or cap?
Facts.
That's fact.
I think our next one, just quietly, Kush has said to knows the difference between milk.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
this? Yes,
So-
yes.
Do we,
I'll call out to the personal Instagram.
Yeah.
Find Kush's personal Instagram and tell him to fact or cap milk.
Alrighty, boys. Once again, we are sponsored by the good people at Manscaped. So we got the boxes that they gave us the other day. No, they came in the box, and you haven't opened it yet. But Meeks, you have. Can we get a review, an honest review for once?
Class.
Yeah?
Class. I am a man. I like to wear, boxes, like boxer briefs, that sort of thing. I'm not going to say the brand, but there's one very popular brand which does the job. But everyone wears them, but it does the job. But if you want a class above, comfort, the material is unreal. Like when you touch it, buttery.
That's
Bef-
is that a description of underwear?
Before I know, I'll say that why.
Okay.
Because before I saw another unnamed brand describe tights as buttery, I thought it was malarkey. I thought it was a farce.
But
when I got my hands on the Manscaped 2.0 boxes, I understood what they meant. It's just soft. The touching hands, supple. And when you wear them, you have
supple, beautiful. All right, these are nice descriptors.
Exactly.
This is piquing my interest here.
Exactly. There's no script, so you know it's truth.
Yeah, no, that is fair.
And when you wear it, it's a home. It's a home for your sack.
So, can I just say though, so obviously they deliver it to your house, right? I've moved out recently, and so the place that there's basically no safe place for them to deliver it. So they've taken it. They have to take it to the post office if need be.
Right.
Now, problem is, they said they delivered it. They said they put it to the post office. I've called the post office up. No package. I think the postman has stolen the boxes.
When you see, because the box says, let's be honest, the box says Manscaped. When you see that, mate, that's
Instant
a
high value.
Quality.
That's
Instant
a
high value.
package.
And so this guy is dead set not delivered my package. And the only explanation
Package for your package.
Exactly.
It ain't delivered.
That's Manscaped's slogan. It should be. But so I don't know where it is. And the only theory I have is that he's taken it. And I hope he's enjoying it, which he will.
There's no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it.
But I'm gonna go reach out back to my friends at Manscaped to get me another one because now I don't know what to do with myself. I'll be completely honest.
Your balls do not have a home.
Because we did get one of these nice boxer briefs before. So I have one pair at the moment. Right. And I was so looking forward to another because sometimes I just wear them for weeks on end at that stage. And obviously that's gross.
Right, it's a 1 week cycle, but turn them inside out.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah, 2 weeks off them.
So now he could have had 1 week per pair.
So now I've got to go to Dominic and I've got to say, hey, can you get me another one? But can you please not write Manscaped on the box? Because if he sends me another package...
I don't blame anyone for wanting to
No,
take
of course not. We don't blame anyone for wanting to steal Manscaped. It's just a little bit inconvenient for me.
Yeah.
And so I've got to ask him now, hey, can you hide the Manscaped logo? Can you send it in like a...
discreet package?
Yeah, the sex toys that people buy. It comes in like, it's the dildo, but it's the shape of a chair. Like, can you do one of those ones for me? Because otherwise, I'm never going to get a pair, a
Let's
hand
be
of it.
honest. He probably will.
He probably will. Oh, absolutely.
Very accommodating.
Because not only do we get the boxes, all right, if you use the code TCB at checkout, they're so accommodating, they'll give you 20% off, right? And what's more, they'll send it for free.
Oh, that's winner.
Now,
Not only is it the boxes.
No.
We have a selection of some fine products. Weed Whacker, Senny's holding.
we have 3 weed whackers, and I use every one of them. One for each nostril.
Say less.
Say less. So 20% off and free shipping. Use TCB, buy some products, you'll love it. Tell the friends at Manscaped to put in a discreet box, otherwise, or be home, or pick it up yourself from the office in San Diego.
Rohit's at fault sometimes.
I'm at
He
fault.
wasn't at home, didn't get it.
But sort it out. Get yourself some gear. It's good stuff. TCB.
We are back, my friends, with a Dobbin Array unit. Very, very much so a fan favorite segment. It is where we, the boys, and you guys out there, dob in, the strangest, weirdest behaviors, peoples, whatever you see, and we get on our high horse and judge everyone.
Correct.
So I will start off this week. I have 2, and they're both from yesterday. So yesterday I went to the Kid Leroy's concert, which just quietly, I haven't been to a proper concert in like years, dude. It's like ants. You can see from above, fucking like 10,000 people just standing together.
So I saw an Instagram story of you carrying your missus on the shoulders.
Absolutely.
And Miguel is sweating, dude.
Bro, the temperature is unreal. No, because the issue is...
She's done you so dirty with like the angle of that story.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But like one of those Nepalese Sherpas who have to drag cunts up and
Bring Homer up to the top. Yeah. No, the issue is...
Yeah, go on.
We're in Australian winter and it's fucking cold right now. So it's like 10 degrees outside, but inside it's like 25 degrees.
It's like a furnace.
What do I dress for? So I'm sweating regardless of what's going on.
Porter on your head with the train stations in India carrying the luggage. Anyway, sorry. Glad you enjoyed the concert though.
I did enjoy, but at the start, so the video you mentioned, we're already at the side of the audience. But at the start, we're in general admission, so we're standing with everyone. We're in like the middle. And obviously the middle is where everyone wants to mosh and everything, right? People fucking, you're so close together, but you also throw an elbow to get like space.
Yeah.
Anyway, to my left, I saw like this chick, the concert hadn't even started. It's like the supporting acts. And this chick was on death's door, dude. She was
Seriously?
like...
Just getting ragdolled, washing machined. Like,
No, as in...
roasted.
no, that's not what I meant.
Oh my God. She had too much to drink.
Oh, right.
Fuck me. But she was also getting like
I blame
pushed.
him for that.
No, I thought she was
took
just,
his
when
lead.
you're in the mosh and you're just in the washing
But she was
machine.
also low-key getting moshed, so like obviously things are churty.
Yeah.
So she pre-gamed too hard.
So she did. So she was about to yak. And then her girlfriends behind her are giving her like plastic cups that people have drunk beer out of to like chunder in. So then,
Oh my goodness.
right before she chunders, there's this other bloke who I don't know his relevance to this. Maybe a mate, maybe the boyfriend, maybe some fucking
concerned third party.
concerned third party tried to make out with her. What? Before she was about to yak, and then she's like pulling away.
Yeah.
Clearly saying, I'm about to throw up. Then she throws up in this cup.
Wait, did he hook up with her?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
didn't want to stare because yuck.
Too much.
She chundered in the cup, right? And then the guy so valiantly takes a cup away from her and then
No.
threw a whole cup of chunder backwards.
Does a Miguel special?
Exactly, bro. It was a me.
Just threw it back.
And then it was like,
Fucking festive.
and then I looked at people like looking like, what? Why am I wet? It's chunder. And then that
pretty
happened.
bad. That's
And then he
pretty
tried to
bad.
make out with her again.
Fair enough. Fair enough, honestly.
Valiant warrior.
So I really just want to tell this. So I don't know who's rare here.
I don't think anyone is rare in this situation. I think it's just a very good story.
I shoehorned it in here.
Yeah, excellent. Because like it is a little bit rare using a cup to, like contain your vomit.
You need something, a vessel of some sort.
But cups though? I don't know. But this guy looking to make out with this chick, like,
That I think is a little.
is it that rare though?
She literally just yacked, bro. He literally just threw a chun behind.
No, but that's kind of funny.
And then he went in. Anyways,
know.
I've got a second one from similar fucking story. So we're off to the side, and then there's a whole bunch of guys in front of us again. Clearly pre-game too hard, right? First few minutes of Kid Leroy, and then they all have like fireball flasks, but it's like clear liquid inside. So God knows what they drink, probably vodka, right? And they're fucking necking him. And then so it's like I don't know, 10 blokes and like 3 chicks, and there's this one chick that like they're trying to force her to drink, right?
Yeah.
Low-key sus, like fucking forcing her mouth open
Yikes, okay.
and pouring it in. So then after a while, bro, like next song comes up and then she just starts fucking screaming. Like for like a good fucking minute. It sounds like a siren. Like for like fucking 2 minutes, bro. And everyone's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And everyone had like genuine concern, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck,
She dying?
something could have happened.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
hit, touch, I don't know, anything. And then you look and she's fucking smiling low key. And then turns out she just chundered on the floor.
Dude,
But she's fucking screaming for like 2 minutes. And then like,
why?
oh, no, because I think it's just attention seeking, like
Yeah.
being dramatic. And then one bloke to the side literally tells her, shut the fuck up. We're trying to listen.
Good.
And then like obviously the other guys like drunk stage fucking squaring up and everything.
Here we go.
And it became a whole thing, but someone stepped in.
Yeah, the third party from last.
Exactly. He came from the middle to the side. Bro, but she was just like, it was loud.
Yeah.
And like was
Kid Laroi performing at this point, or is this
proper?
Oh,
yeah.
So this is in the middle of that.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then like the whole circle opens up.
Yeah.
Basically like a mosh pit, basically. But it's because she chundered.
Yeah.
But she's screaming her head off.
Dude, that's grounds
And you
for
literally
stoning.
couldn't hear like Kid Laroi at that
Was
point.
it that loud?
Yeah, she was fucking belting out a scream.
Dude. At that point, you'd like call security or something.
Yeah,
you got to like
escort her out.
But it was one of those, she wasn't, it was just like laughing, like trying to be dramatic. Like,
Yeah.
Like, you know how like people are like squirmish because it's vomit or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like
Her own
that,
vomit.
It was that sort of vibe. But she like shunted on her, rightfully so. Go fuck yourself. Whoever you are.
Yeah, who are
Ruined
these
my
people
experience.
chundering?
And then chundered
Constantly.
on like her mate's like shirt and everything. And that's what you get, you fucking cowards.
Like people haven't been to concerts in a long time. They've forgotten how to act and behave.
This is what I don't get. Why? I don't understand the value of going to a concert, pay 100, like 150, $200 if you're just going to get wasted.
Yes.
Like
get buzzed.
especially the first chick, but even before it started.
Yeah.
Like, there was also another guy that fainted before like the concert started.
Silly.
He had to get escorted
Silly.
out.
Really?
So why are you paying like $200?
Yeah.
We're not saying don't drink. Just like
No,
Yeah,
like
just in
enjoy.
moderation,
But if you're planning
man.
to get wasted, bro, just go to Ivy on Thursday. Like,
Yeah.
Go to a
Yeah.
nightclub. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
fine.
It's far cheaper than that. Also, by the way, I feel like the first story when I was like, the guy's not rare, I feel like it may have been interpreted as me just like condoning like sexual assault, which is not what I'm doing. Just as a,
So we backtrack. It is rare.
it is rare.
I definitely didn't even think of that.
I was just on the assumption that was the boyfriend. But I was like thinking back, I was like, yeah, like it's fine. Just like hook up with this random drunk girl who can't like stand or whatever. I'm like, no, I better say something before I absolutely get cancelled.
Good, you're a gentleman.
But I have a rare unit, and it's one of our favorite genres of rare units. Bathroom rare units. And so I was at a urinal, right? And so like it was one of the ones with
He said that with such emphasis. I was at a urinal.
and it was one where like the bowls, right? So it's not like the
individual
metal
urinals.
sheets, like where you just piss on a metal
yeah, the
sheet.
trough.
Yeah, it's an individual
Right.
urinal that you use to go to the
Metal
bathroom.
sheet.
How else would you describe that?
Trough.
Trough?
Trough, yeah.
By the way, I've always found that a little bit grotty. Like you're standing on
I hate
metal.
the trough.
You're like,
Are you
pissing.
meant to stand on the rails?
I've never, in 24 years, I still don't know the answer. I just stand on the rail.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Depends
'Cause
on.
I know if
yeah.
people don't, they're pissing on the rails.
On the
I'm
rails.
standing
Yeah,
on
yeah,
piss.
Yeah. Also, like your shoelaces sometimes hit the rails and go like
And also
between the
scan the
rails and
rail,
stuff.
like-
fall in.
Maybe collapse.
I just copy what other people are doing at the time. It's take it by.
play by ear.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm at the urinal, and it's pretty busy. So like there's a line, like people are lining up for the urinals, right? And so eventually, like person in front of me goes, I'm like, all right, you take it. At that point, there's no real like etiquette in the sense that you don't leave a space because there's so many people. You've just got to go where you need to go. So like I'm peeing, and then like I hear this guy come like beside me, and then he asks me, "Can we share?" And like I am so flabbergasted by that request. Like when you like practice some, you have like an argument in your mind and you just like practice for what you're going to say next time. Like never once have I thought this thought that like that.
How to answer? Can we share?
Yeah, that sequence of like words in that order in that context.
Funny. That
And
is
so,
so funny.
he's like, "Can we share?" And like I was like so shocked. I said yes. And so this guy drops his pants, and I'm like halfway through my piss at that point, right? And so at that point now, he's pissing beside me in the same urinal. We're like crossing streams and whatnot. And then for some reason, I got it in my head that it's now like a competition that I can't finish first. For some reason, I thought that was the way to alpha him in that situation after I've been absolutely alpha by this guy. And so I'm then pissing at a rate of like 1 mil a second. Like I'm like squeezing the shaft.
You're
I'm rationing it up, right? And then he looks down at my stream and he's like, "Do you have any bladder issues, mate?" I'm like, dude, at that point, hands up, I gotta go.
You leave, bro.
As a comedian, see this guy.
Just to like the busy. It's like one of
response
the.
for everything.
I actually am shocked by the request, but I thought surely that is rare. You can't be asking to share urinals.
Because you just wait 30 seconds, mate. A couple of people will be done.
Well, I understand that you needed to go, and like we were like at a bar context, right? So like he's probably needs to break the seal, and you need to
He's
busting.
Yeah.
But I just Just the outrageousness of
Can
that
we
request.
share? I think somehow you're the rarer one here, bro.
For saying
Yeah,
yes.
for saying yes.
Yes, and you turned it into a
And
competition.
then you try to
Dude.
compete with him.
Well, here I am in the most vulnerable of states, you know?
Handy.
Cock in hand, essentially.
I thought you were going to say like it was a competition to like leave the urinal last, but I thought you were going to say you finished pissing, but you're just
We just
standing
stood
there.
there.
No, that would have been
Even
good.
weirder, bro.
No piss, you're just looking at it, just wang.
I love bathroom menaces. Actually, the funniest people. I got a really quick one as well. Also from last night, my mate was telling me a story about how in high school, his mate was, pleasuring himself, stroking the dragon, wetting his willy, if
I
you
don't
will.
like how it's making eye contact with me while saying all this.
And then, so he was going to town on himself. And then, so he had Playboy up on his
At
computer.
home.
At home.
Like
at
in
home,
his
at
private
home.
space.
At his
Okay.
private space. And then, so he's pleasuring himself. And then his brother walked in on him and he didn't know what to do. And he was about to like nut as well. So he grabs the bin and covers his dick with his bin and nuts into the bin. But apparently that's not the first time he's ever done that. Apparently he's a serial bin nutter. And so what we found out was these guys were really stingy and wanted to like save up on money, so they didn't nut into like tissues or like toilet paper or anything.
What?
And they didn't want to nut into the toilet or anything like that, so they nut into the bin every time.
That's
And
ridiculous.
apparently they went over to their house. Like, I think they were 12 or 13 at the time. So what, year 7 or year 8? And they went over.
Wait, 12 years old. Right.
And so they went over to this guy's house and
Yeah.
they walked into this room and it was like a wall of cum, like the waft.
Oh
Just
my.
hit them. So this man's like nutting into his bin, probably 5 times a night, maybe even twice a night.
Does he not like clean the bin? Or does he
I
not
think
like,
it's probably cleaned out once a week or something.
Yeah, they
Right.
can't, switch the liners every day or something.
that is a good point.
This man's got his backed up semen sitting in the bin.
That's like the story. There's like so many Reddit stories like that where like people just nut into weird assortments of things like whatever.
cum sock.
The socks and coconuts and stuff.
Shampoo bottles.
Yeah, all that nonsense. But I've never heard of a bin.
bin.
That is like, does this guy have like, the thing is, I'm so confused. Like, is he standing up and jerking off and then like runs to find a bin, or does he just have bins
he
just
probably
constantly around?
He's probably at his bed, like the usual spot,
Yeah.
right? So he's got a setup. He's got a bin right there, the mag there, whatever there. He's ready. He knows the situation.
That was one of the most
I
outrageous
cannot
things
believe
I've
that.
heard.
I still don't believe that he does that.
I don't think he does it now. He's about 27 now.
I'd hope not.
What are your thoughts on? I heard something from like Joe Weller's podcast when he pleasures himself. He like does it in bed, and then he nuts on himself and just goes to sleep.
What?
There's zero cleanup.
No, that's
So he's rolling around in his own.
No, hey, dude, no. All right, whatever. Like, if you any bodily fluids, just clean them, bro. It's not hard.
yeah. I don't. That's
The
not
logic is
weird.
it dries up anyway, so you can't even feel it
So you
anymore.
got crusty cum just in your bed.
It's
like a
the
nice
glue between you and the sheet.
Moisturizer.
No, that's no from me. We got one more. That rare,
Rare,
obviously rare. We got one more story from Joshua Benton. He writes, "Got a rare unit story for you. Love the podcast, by the way. Thank you." Back in February 2020, when COVID started getting serious, one of the guys I lived with at uni thought the world was going to turn into fallout, and he started saving 2 liters of bottled water until he had around 40 liters in his room, just in case the world ran out of water due to COVID. This felt like a rare unit move, but then he had to move home because of lockdown and took it home in his car. But his mum wouldn't let him have 40 liters of stale water in his bedroom. So he kept it in his car. 2 years later, I bumped into him and he still has 40 liters of water in the boot of his car in various plastic bottles. Is this rare?
That is so rare.
But the thing is, I don't understand. Like, what? So doctors say you're meant to have 2 liters of water a day. So he only had 20 days worth of water saved up. If the world is ending, you need to think more than 20 days ahead.
No,
That
if
is
the
true.
world is ending and you can't get a solution in 20 days, I would kind of end it all.
Seriously, you'd give up that
If it's
quickly.
the apocalypse and it's been 20 days and there's no sign of anything.
But the thing is, he only saved up water. What about food?
Yeah, you don't need food, dude. It's like the 3 day. It's like 3 rule. 3 days without water, 3 weeks out without food. 3 years without love or something else. I don't know, some statistic like that. But you need the water, dude. That's the priority in this situation.
and I think once it's already in his car, it's expired.
It's done. Yeah.
Because sunlight on the plastic bottles is fucking up your water. So it's actually
Well,
stale.
I think he said it was in the boot. So, but I don't know if that makes it any better.
It makes it worse. It hot boxes it.
Is there? Does water have an expiry date?
No, it's the plastic. Like plastic
What if he's
bottles.
like got glass bottles?
What, Voss water?
Vossy
He
bar.
has 40 litres of Voss water.
Must be
A
nice.
bottle of water here. I'm pretty sure there is an expiration date. It says 26th of Feb 2024.
It's a guideline though, isn't it?
But it's not the
says best before,
It's not
so
the
right.
actual water. So if you keep the water in the plastic will deteriorate into the water.
yeah.
Oh,
So you'll,
is that
yeah,
what
You're
it
drinking
is?
plastic in
Cancerous.
2024.
Gotcha.
But again, so if you glass bottles, you're fine. It's just the plastic. So the method of container is important in this situation.
But also glass. I don't think Voss do large
Won't
bottles.
it crack?
Huh?
Won't it explode if you expose it to like too much heat for too long?
Yeah, but he's not in the Sahara Desert, bro. He's just like in regular temperatures, I
Yeah,
assume.
let's clarify. This is rare. We're not
Yeah,
debating
no,
whether or
of
not
course.
this is rare.
No, I'm
There's
just curious.
degrees of rare.
I'm just-
Is it rare?
Yes.
I mean, the idea
He's-
was okay.
No, it's not.
He's preparing for the world's end. That's happened.
My only problem
time
was
and time
they only
again.
had water. And only 20 liters
So
of
instead
it.
of 20 liters of water, let's say I had 10 liters of water. 1 kilo of baked beans. 1 kilo of
Corn.
other essentials.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that less rare?
Yeah, I think so.
If he rations appropriately.
Then because then he's covered all his bases. He's just got water. Does he have like a terrarium in his room or something? Why does he need that much water?
Terraria.
All right, that is fair. But I just think that, like, why do you need to hoard anything? Even if the world's going to end, like, will water still not be there? You can't find a body of water
The taps
somewhere
no
near
longer
you?
work. The water source is
Yeah, what if you're far from like a river or
Yeah.
a lake? You can't be drinking seawater.
But why would the water stop running in the taps?
Everyone
Anyone
hoards the
knows?
water. So like everyone started, like instead of toilet paper, everyone started taking water. Then then you're in trouble.
Are you?
Well, yeah. So like Manny said, they cut off the taps. They
Yeah.
cut off. You're not close to any body of water. Where are you going to get water from then?
I don't know. There's like water in everything, isn't there?
The sky.
Yeah, the rain. Just
That
cup,
is
cup
true.
out. I don't know. That is fair.
solve drought just comes out.
Can you drink rainwater? Like straight rainwater?
Do we learn? Look, I think you can't.
Oh, you can't?
'Cause
I think you can't.
You can't.
You can't because there's no
Why?
filtering.
Yeah.
Because like rainwater is evaporated anything. Could be piss.
Mm.
It could be sewage water. It could be anything.
It's not ideal,
Okay.
but
Push comes to shove, maybe.
Or you
Yes.
drink your own wee. A la Bear Grylls.
that makes you pee more. I mean, that makes you more thirsty,
It's
doesn't
darker and darker.
Does it?
Then there's bladder stones, bro.
it? Is that what happens?
Well, yeah. If you get not enough water, it
Yeah.
becomes bladder stones.
I actually thought like
Becomes solid.
I remember like in primary school distinctly remembering like pissing next to people, and I remember like my pee was far more yellow than the people next to me, and like I didn't know what that
Why, you got,
meant.
like the Tallman's colour chart or something.
No.
How'd you know like how yellow it was?
Well, no, just because like theirs was white and mine was yellow, and like I was like 6 at the time, right? Like 7.
Were you
at the
just
time.
staring at other people's streams and not your own stream?
Yeah, because it was just curious to see the different like types of urine. Have you ever tasted your own urine?
No. I'm going to go on the record and say
Have you-
no.
I have tasted it. Yeah,
I haven't. All right.
Yeah.
I need to get that out of him
I'm
first.
going to have to read the room first.
You can't, your answer should not depend.
But no,
No,
I'm
my
someone
answer is no, but I
else's.
think if we said no, you might backtrack. But I haven't either.
No, I have. It tastes like
when and
slightly-
where and why.
You know the popcorn flavor, lightly sweet, lightly salty.
I don't think
something
it should
like
be
that.
sweet.
It was a bit sweet.
It should be very salty, no?
Don't you look at me as if I would know the answer.
No one's doctors here. This conversation has digressed far more.
Let's get back on track
All right, Joshua Benton.
Yes.
Your friend is rare.
Thank you. All right. That brings us to the end of this Pokemon Smash or Pass Less episode. Don't know how I think about it, but, we move on. Quick update on the Spotify. We've quietly moved up to 109
Beautiful.
ratings. So we've smashed the 100 mark. Let's keep going. Let's get it up to 120.
Start again.
So keep going up with that. We're still on 4.9, which is,
I don't think
Courtesy, but-
reflective of what we are as a podcast and the content we produce. So let's rectify that.
exactly. But yeah, definitely keep going with that. And also a shout out to Carter and Matthew. So we put the call out last week if you didn't make it to the end of the episode
That godforsaken episode.
to message us and let us know that you did make it to the end. So shout out to those two guys who did actually message us.
And what did they get in return, Senny?
They will get a nude from Rohit. So Ro, once you get the Manscaped out and, give it a bit of a buzz.
Even I didn't watch the whole episode. So this is new
Yeah, I
information.
couldn't tell if only 2 people made it to the end or
I think I did.
if more people did, but they were just too ashamed to admit that they made it to the end. But big shout out to you guys. We'll try and get something for you. I don't think the nude is going to happen, but we'll try and get something for you guys.
Last thing, let us know. What do you want us to smash or pass? We've done Pokemon.
each other, maybe.
I'll smash all of yours, but that's besides the point. Let us know what you want us to smash past, and we might do it whenever there's two of us left. But besides that, what are you doing, Ro?
Sorry, just finish off the barbecue sauce. We'll see you guys next week.
Next week.